Yes, it's the Eddie Show, starring Eddie. Eddie, where is that bugger? Eddie, no show, Eddie, no show. Well, maybe I'm in the wrong studio again. No, there's Mike. Mike, there's Paul. Hey, send me one of those beers, will you? After the show. Don't forget.
Okay, hey.
Well, welcome to the Eddie Show, Eddie.
Sorry I'm late, Fred. You know, looks like it's time for me to get a new watch, huh, Fred?
Oh, wait, hey, daylight savings time, Eddie.
Yeah, well, hey, folks, welcome to the Eddie Show. You know, if you haven't seen our show before, we're gonna...
Hey, remember the daylight saving times jokes we used to tell when we were in the slammer, Eddie?
Yeah,
those time jokes. Hey, the time Louis was in death row and he lost a whole hour of his life just because... Oh.
My co-host, Fred the Man, folks. I'm your host, Eddie. Co-host, Fred the Man. You know, this is the Eddie Show. We're going to have some film clips and some guests for you. And
they broke the door down to the green room last night. I went up this morning and they were just shattered.
Anyhow, our first guest will be...
I told you.
Who's our first guest?
I told you. They're not in the green room anymore. They broke out.
Anyhow, we'll get some guests, some man on the street interview for you a little later, some comedy skits, and if you haven't seen our show before, and I don't know why you're watching now. If you haven't seen our show before, we usually do our show on location, you know, outdoors. We usually do this, you know, outdoors location, leaves a certain kind of, you know, spontaneity atmosphere, you know, right?
I don't know, Eddie. Ever since I broke out of the slam. Ever since they let me out, I like the outdoors. I like the briskness.
Well, yeah, we're in a studio.
Except, of course, when I'm sleeping or watching TV.
Fred the Man, folks. Anyhow, we're in a studio now. We rented a studio. You know, it feels good being in the studio, right? And speaking outdoors, though, I've been noticing a lot more outdoors. There's more and more bums, panhandlers. You know. Looks like I got a leak.
You should have taken care of that before you get the show, Eddie.
I don't know. Anyhow, there sure are a lot of bums and panhandlers out in the... Bums, anyhow. I'm glad we're indoors, huh? Get out of some of the rain. There sure are a lot of bums and panhandlers out in the street, more and more. Just on the way to the studio, it's like six bumps on the way to the studio. I mean, you know, I was on the way to the studio. It's like, you know, 6 panhandlers on the same block. Same in my neighborhood. Every place you go, spare change. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Spare change, spare change. You know? I tried comebacks on these guys. Spare some change? I go, hey, why don't you make your way through life without my assistance, you know? Gimme, gimme. Spare change? I go, hey, why don't you try some market research, you know? You know, 6 of you guys on the same block. Go into a less competitive line of work. Spare change, spare change. I tried limping. I thought maybe, you know, if I looked like I didn't have any money, I walked down the street. Guy tried to sell me his crutch. He says, hey, it works great for sympathy, pal. $5. You'll make your money back in a week, I swear to God. There's one guy always asked me for a penny. Follow me down the street. 1 penny, 1 penny, 1 penny, just 1 penny. I figure he's like left over from the last depression, you know? 1 penny, 1 penny, 1 penny. And I go, okay, here, look. Here's a quarter. Now leave me alone for 24 more days, okay? You know? See you on the 1st. Other guys, they're like these guys, they stand on the street corner. Going, hey, I need some change, you know, feed my baby, feed my kid. He's standing in front of a liquor store, saying, so what are you gonna feed the kid? Muscatel, huh? Don't cry, baby, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know it's a sign of the times. A lot of homeless people, you know, people out of work. I was out of work. I was out of work a long, long time, and I had to resort to panhandling. Yeah. It was humiliating. It's really humiliating. Until I found out I could make $50 a day. Yeah, on a good day, I could go down to the park, you know? I go down to the park, buy the whole bench around of drinks. What do you got? Whiteport here, Thunderbird, Ripple, huh? Muscadoodle here, right. Night Train Express. Then I fell down. I broke my wrist, you know. Just didn't work. I couldn't work anymore. Yeah, I got a real job, though. It was good. I finally got a real job. I'm expecting a real paycheck. First day on the job, I'm going to work, start my new job. Walking through the park. Guy says, spare some change? I go, sure. I'm in a good mood. I give him some change. Bus comes. I got no change for the bus, right? They won't let me on the bus, okay? Got to get changed, got to go back, you know. Hour and a half late, I'm fired, right? I don't have a job anymore, I'm fired. Walking back through the park, fired, despondent. I see the guy I gave the change to. He's drinking a bottle of Remy Martin. That's $50 a bottle. I go, hey, give me a sip. He says, screw you, Jack, I got mine. What do you think, I'm Rockefeller? Yeah, I thought he was Rockefeller. Same night, walking down the street, so the guy says, spare a dime? I go, yeah, I got a dime. I give him a dime. He says, oh, wow. A whole dime, wow. Your generosity is overwhelming. A dime. You know, in some states, I could call somebody who gives half a shit. I go, come on, Dad. I gave you $1 last week, didn't I, huh? How's Mom? Anyhow, we got some film clips for you. Stay tuned to the show, the Eddie Show. We got some film clips, some man on street interview, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. You know, after this, we got out of some of the rain, anyhow. So stay tuned to the show.
You know, I was hit by somebody, and they asked for change. And I was not the one asking for spare chains. And oh.
Hey, buddy, spare some change? How often have you heard that? How often do you wish that you, too, could earn money so quick, so effortlessly? Well, now you can. At Moe's School for Professional Panhandlers. Yes, at Moe's School for Panhandlers, you'll learn all the tricks used by the most successful professional panhandlers. Earn money in your spare time with other people's spare change. Yes, down at Moe's, we'll teach you that sad, pitiful look so essential to eliciting money from total strangers. We'll teach you graphics. You'll learn how to find dry places to sleep, the correct friendly way to bum a smoke, or even a whole pack. You'll learn how to improvise a handout. Sure, make new friends. And for those, pardon the word, ambitious bums, you'll learn where to get for free those cute animals, sure to invoke sympathy and line your pockets with the sound of quarters. Yes, friends, why rise for work so early? Why fight commuter traffic rushing to work? Why worry about your boss's constant supervision of your work? Why work so hard? Why work? At Moe's, it's so easy. There any change, mister? Certainly. Thank you. Hey, look what I got, look.
And now, another example of Moe's Graduate School of Panhandling.
Go to Moe's, and you too can have all this. Boat, wine, women, spare change at Moe's School of Spare Change.
That's right, partner. Live that carefree outdoor life, that leisurely, easy lifestyle, free from the worry and stress of 9 to 5. At Moe's, you'll train with the Bum's Brochure textbooks. The Bum's Brochure, thousands of listings of handouts, freebies, and flop houses in all 50 states and Canada. The Bum's Brochure, a wealth of cheap information, with chapters on bars and hors d'oeuvres, medical tips like how to disinfect cigar butts you find, how to hop a freight train, complete listings of dry-out centers. Spend those cool winter months in warm climes like Florida or California. Included are dozens of hard luck stories designed to amuse your friends and business associates with fantastic boast of former prosperity. Act now, and we'll include this 30-minute cassette of Depression-era songs. Good for that asking for a handout inspiration. The Bums brochure comes in a handy wraparound cardboard cover, suitable for sleeping in. Yes, folks, this book is truly worth the price of tuition in itself. $29.95, and you'll earn that back in just a few short weeks. So rush down to, take your time and bring $29.95 to Moe's Professional Panhandling School on Howard Street. No change, please. Oh, hi, we're back, and we're back. We're back here on the Eddie Show. My next guest, I want to welcome my next guest, Miss Rainbow O'Connor. Now, Miss O'Connor is some sort of social worker. She works for Homes for the Homeless. What's this shelter for people for financially disadvantaged?
Bums?
Huh?
I believe you'd refer to them as bums, Eddie.
What? Oh, well, that was just a monologue. Do you want to, why don't you tell us a little bit about your work at the shelter?
No, I don't believe so, Eddie. I imagine you think the misery of others is something quite amusing. These poor, ragged victims of man's greed, sleeping in the elements. You think this is ripe fruit for your sick, twisted pleasures. You're sick, Eddie. You know that? You're sick, sick, sick. Your sick sense of so-called humor. Let's laugh at the pain of others, by all means. I don't suppose it has ever occurred to you, Eddie, that these are human beings with real feelings, needs, wants. I think the FCC should look into this program. I really do.
Hey, it's just,
it's
just a
if
monologue.
you think there is something comic in this suffering, I think the FCC should know about this program.
It's just a, Jeez. Hey, oh, well, it's just a, it's just a joke,
Well, be lucky she didn't hit you for a handout before she left, Eddie.
Hey, I got to thank you now for writing that homeless monologue for me.
Anytime, Ed.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll be right back, folks. After this, we're going to go to our Man on the Street interview with Al Stevens, our Man on the Street interviewer. We'll be back after that. Hello, Al Stevens here, Man on the Street interview. City sidewalks, city lights, conducting Man on the Street interview for the Eddie Show. Excuse me, sir, I'm conducting a Man on the Street...
No, I don't have any spare change.
No, you see, sir, I'm conducting a Man on the Street interview and...
Change?
I'm conducting a... Al Stevens here. Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm conducting a Man on the Street interview.
Excuse me, can you direct me to the bookstore? I got to autograph my book. I wrote this book, Total Recall. Tell me where the bookstore is.
The name of the bookstore, sir.
Yeah, that's what I need, the name of the bookstore.
You don't know the name of the bookstore.
No, I forget.
Al Stevens here, conducting a Man on... here's an eagle-looking gentleman. Al Stevens here, conducting...
Hi, sorry I'm late, Eddie. I just got here. This is Bud Gundlach, Man on the Street interview.
I'm Al Stevens.
Who are you?
Al Stevens, Man on the Street interview.
What do you do for a living?
I'm conducting the 4 o'clock interview for the Eddie Show.
Well, I'm doing the 4 o'clock.
Al Stevens here, Man on the
Bud
Street...
Gundlach, Man on the...
Al Stevens here, Man on the Street interview, conducting the... excuse me, sir, I'm conducting...
Heathen, pagan, media fools, you'll all die in eternal damnation. And Solomon built Gazer and Bethel and another.
Bud Gundlach here, Man on the Street interview.
The cities of store, Solomon had cities for the chariots and the horsemen, and all which saw. This is Bud Gundlach, and I'm conducting a Man on the Street interview for the Eddie Show. And here's a man right now. Excuse me, sir. You got a moment? Can I talk to you for a sec?
A moment, huh? Let's hope I got at least a moment left already. Jeez, I should spend my last time talking to you? I don't even know you. What?
I just want to talk to you for a minute. Excuse me, what do you do for a living?
I'm a track star already, huh? Boy, you bums, always asking for money. You can't leave a fellow alone? You want some money? I ain't got, huh? Bums, every place I can find.
Well, maybe we can find... Oh, here's a fella. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to...
A cigarette?
No, I don't smoke.
Are you sure you ain't got a cigarette?
No, I don't. Pardon me, I'm doing an interview for the Eddie Show. Can I ask you a few questions?
Pack it up, take a hike, please.
You got a cigarette behind your ear. Oh, gee. Do you have a minute? I just want to talk to you for a minute.
You're going to have lots of time.
I just want to ask you a few questions. We're doing a television interview for The Eddie Show.
The Eddie Show. I had to run you in just for that, and I'll pack it up or take a hike real quick.
Officer, you know there's a liquor store?
Yeah, it's just 2 blocks up right around the corner by the donut shop.
Thank you.
Now, The Eddie Show is a real good show, and I just want to take...
I caught my kid watching that once. Now pack it up right now, or we're going to run you in. Pack it up.
Hi, this is Bud Gundelach, and I'm here in a new location, man on the street for The Eddie Show. It seems to be a little bit deserted out here, but hopefully we'll... Oh, hi. Hopefully we'll... Oh, no. We'll find some... Excuse me, sir.
It will end sexism and racism and all the other ills of the world.
Can I talk to you just for a minute here?
Are you saved?
No. I'm doing a man on the street interview.
You're a heathen. Why aren't you saved?
This is
Jesus Christ is our Savior, and He's a prophet. He died for your sins and my sins, and He died so many years ago. Sinner! Sinner!
Does that mean you ain't got a cigarette? You sure?
Seems to be a religious convention in town tonight. Oh, here's an attractive young lady. Excuse me a minute. May I talk to you just for a minute here?
Well, it's your $20, dude.
No, you don't seem to understand. I'm doing an interview for The Eddie Show on television here.
I understand very well. Whatever you like. Can you tell me where Moe's Hotel is?
Moe's Hotel. No, this is Man on the Street. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. Is that okay?
Wait a moment. Is that a camera?
Yes, this is television here.
These shots are extra.
No, that's all right. We're just...
Are you a cop? You're
No,
not allowed
no.
to take pictures
No,
of
I'm
me?
not- I'm not-
This is entrapment.
No. Gee, well... Anyway, we're... Oh.
Hey, pal, what are you doing in this neighborhood at night? You lost? Hey, Chico, the guy with the camera's lost. Hey, how much you pay for that camera, anyway? Chico, get him from behind! Oh! Ow! Ooh.
Oh, hello. We're back. Well, that's the way it goes. That's the man on the street interview. That's the way it goes. Hey, what hospital's Bud in, anyhow?
I don't know, but they're taking up a collection to get him some flowers.
Oh, yeah. Hey, put me down for 5 or so. Hey, wait a minute. Will they take a check?
Sure.
Hey, mate, put me down for 50. Not 40, anyhow. We'll be back after this, folks. We'll be right back after this.
That's great.
Yeah, it's no good anyhow. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Vietnam, 1968.
Dog shit. 5 minutes ago.
So, Fred tells me you got something. You got something to sale here. What's this?
I got this video camera here for sale.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, cheap.
Hey, you know that's the same kind we've been using on our remote. Yeah. Is that the serial number scratched off?
No, I just drop it. Hey, it
That's all right.
still works fine.
Don't worry about it. What do you want for it?
Now, give me $100.
All right, but you have to take a check. You want to take a check?
Check?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hey, man, $100. All right. What's your name? What do you want? What do you want me to write here?
I'll put it in my wife's name.
All right. Let's see. Whatever her name is. Give me the camera first. I'll write you a check. Get a pen?
Yeah. I got a pen.
Hey, I just got a camera real cheap. I wrote a guy, well, I got it for free. I wrote him a check. Sort of like the ones we usually use, you know. Hey, we're back. What we thought we'd do now on the show is we're going to do some maybe phone call-ins, you know. If you folks want to call down here.
A phone call from downtown, buddy.
Huh?
This your camera?
Why?
Stolen property, pal.
Oh,
If I was in a hospital, this camera was stolen from.
Hey, man, it's been
Come on, grab your hats, buddy. Let's go.
It's a mistake.
Yeah, 2 mistakes. He stole that camera twice.
Yeah, I mean...
You're going downtown, buddy. Come on.
We're going to finish the show.
Looks like the show's
already over.
Let's go.
Hey, tune in next week, folks, to the Eddie Show. We're doing another week or thereabouts to the Eddie Show.
Go on.
All right.